Today I'm going to review the Vanpowers Seine, a commuter e-bike for $2,700. It's got a lot going for it. I'm going to give you pros, cons, and the bottom line to help you make a wise buying decision. Okay, Vanpowers Seine. It's a mid-powered bike, so very fancy motor, and it's got a 560 watt-hour battery. Motor is 500 watts, and what's really cool about it is it's a cool, functional commuter design. A step-through frame, so everyone in the household can use it. Got a front rack and rear rack all built in, rear lights and tail lights, and it's quite a nice package. You know, $2,700 competes with the Specialized Giant and Trek mid-powered e-bikes. And let me tell you, mid-powered bikes is a big difference, a step up from hub-powered bikes. So mid-powered means the motor is right here. It's a smaller motor, and it's more difficult to achieve, but you get a more balanced bike. It's not tail heavy like all the hub motor bikes, because these are about 8-pound motors. So, and the other thing is it's a lot smoother. It has a torque sensor always, and you know, it knows how much effort you're putting in, so it knows how much assist to give you. If it doesn't have a torque sensor, it just has a cadence sensor. It just knows you're spinning the pedals, so it's going to give you everything it has for that level. So big advantage here. The other thing it's got going for it is a step-through frame. Everyone can use it, and it's got a very adjustable stem here. You just tool-free yank this lever up, and then you can twist your bars, and you can twist your stem too, up and down. So very neat little adjustability, because you know, for commuter bikes, it's like a vehicle in the garage. Everyone can use it wherever they're going. Okay, so another feature of it, of course, is fenders. Fenders are metal. Racks are all metal. 15 kg, and I believe 15 kg. You can carry all your office stuff, maybe a little grocery bag and whatnot. You can put panniers on it. It has hydraulic disc brakes from Tektro, so very cool. You know, 60 pounds for this bike, and you want something that can stop it. The motor, 500 watts. It's a Bafang motor, and it is, you know, one of the biggest names in motors out there, and they know what they're doing. Has a nice little display here, and the switch is very discreet. Tail lights as well. Very nice tires for commuting, a little bit light trail duty, but the drivetrain is very legitimate. It's a Shimano Deore with a clutch. It's got a little switch here, so there's no rattle, and it shifts really well. A lot of commuter e-bikes, especially hub motor ones, have Acera or Altus. I don't even know what those things are. They're just very basic, and this thing really pays attention. Also has an elevated chainstay, and what that means is the chain doesn't hit anything when you have potholes or bumps and whatnot. So it's a very quiet bike, and that's probably the biggest asset of this bike. Is it's smooth, it's quiet, easy to get into. Goes about 26 miles an hour. It's not a class 3, so there's no throttle. But if you put it on level 5, you just have to pedal very lightly, and it'll boost you all the way to 25 miles an hour. So good power. And I think another big difference of a mid-drive motor is it has the advantage of gears. So whatever gear you're in, it's helping the motor. When you have a hub drive motor, the gears are not helping the motor, because you know, it's on the hub. It's directly to the tire and whatnot. So this thing can climb anything basically, and as you help out with your legs. So what don't I like about the bike? The light is a little bit narrow, and because it's attached to the what do you call the rack, and that's attached to the frame, it doesn't turn. So you're turning left, and the light goes like this in a narrow beam. So if you're gonna do that, you need a very wide beam. Maybe another con is the kickstand. Just a minor thing, obviously. It's kind of thin and light, and it's too short. I've had to lengthen it already, and so otherwise it just sits pretty far down. Has no throttle. You might not like that, but It really depends on what you're looking for. That's something to keep in mind. It has walk mode, but that's really far away from a throttle. A throttle is nice if you're starting off with a load on a hill. It gets you started pretty nicely. And if there's any more cons, the price might be a big pill for a lot of people, for some people to swallow. $2,700. They don't know why is that so expensive, and they might not know that it's a mid-drive motor, a more sophisticated motor that always demands a lot more funds. And there you go. The looks, the subtleness of the riding quality, it's just assisting you. It's got a very nice handlebar position that's adjustable. This is like a cruiser position, very ergonomic, and the saddle is very cool. So there you go. What do you guys think? I'll give you some running footage. My wife and I have been like cruising all the beach trails and whatnot, and we've had a lot of fun with this bike. So thanks a ton, everybody.